Hello, Taurus. It's so funny because I almost said Cancer before I started this video. But you guys are getting really affected by Cancer energy this month, so low-key, high-key. Anyway, so this is going to be your June chakra healing video. The vibe to this video is definitely going to be a little different. I was super angry when I was doing Aries' video, reading, but you guys have like a little bit of a more emotional energy and I can feel it, and I can't really do the reading the same at all. Like, it's just the vibe is not there. So I'm just gonna move the oracle cards and then we're going to talk about your reading. Bottom of your deck is the Chariot, which is Cancer energy, and the Page of Swords. Okay, so what's going on with Taurus, which again, I almost said Cancer. Cancer energy is affecting y'all up the wazoo, okay? Moon energy, the solar eclipses, everything that's happening, it's affecting you guys up the damn wazoo. I just want you guys to understand that. First and foremost, in your root chakra, we have the Four of Cups and Temperance. This is really highlighting what it is that you need to do to make sure that you feel grounded for the remainder of June, because you will be up in your feelings. You will be in your feelings all month. It is not something that is going away. You're just gonna be in your feelings. You guys feel very emotional right now. You feel very vulnerable right now. You feel very upset. You feel so many emotions. You guys feel so much that it's like you might as well be water this month, honestly. So best way for you guys to stay grounded is to really temper this Four of Cups energy that feels like you're going to be getting crumbs or certain minor changes, or you're going to see certain things change, but it's not enough. It's not what you wanted to. It's not what it's just not. It ain't it. Okay, you're gonna have to do the work in order to temper how you're reacting to what you're receiving, because you might not think that what you're receiving is good enough for this particular month. It's gonna feel like you're getting handed something, or you're being given something, or even society is just not giving you results fast enough, or what they're saying, what they're giving is just, it ain't it. You don't want to hear excuses. You want to see change in action. So you will have to temper your emotions, your expectations a little bit in order for you to maintain some sort of grounding, because it's going to be hard. I feel like all the signs are going to be struggling with this, with like the root chakra energy, because the root chakra, the earth is very turned up right now, especially with everything that's happening with society, which is very much knee deep in the root chakra, and the earth is feeling a lot of that energy, so we're picking up a lot of that energy right back into our root chakra. So it's a lot. Be very mindful of this. With your solar plexus, your sacral chakra, we have the Three of Swords, we have the Four of Pentacles, and we have the Nine of Pentacles. This really talks wonders about what you wish you had, and what the energy that you wish you had versus what you actually are getting. You guys are really heartbroken about what's been going on with society, why things haven't changed, why things have been very stubborn, why things just have to happen the way they do. Like, it's a lot. You guys are the card of the Hierophant. You guys have this direct connection to society itself, so you completely feel when society is up and over itself, especially because Uranus is still in Taurus. You guys are seeing a lot of chaos within your own energy, within your own space, where you would want it to be like very like, oh, I just want to enjoy my life and be not only in power but in control, and feel happy and peaceful and have all the things that I need, and everything's just great, and I'm like in a really good place. You guys are feeling like you can't really achieve that right now. There's just so much chaos. There's so much hurting, and you guys are holding a lot of that pain in, so just be very mindful of that. You can't really be stubborn about this, because you can't get to this Nine of Pentacles stage when you're holding on to all of this pain in your sacral space. So just be very, very active about addressing any traumas, especially that are happening currently, because you guys are the most stubborn goddamn sign in the damn astrology universe. And you guys know this, and you guys know I say that with love, because I love you guys so much and I love your energy so much. But as your sister sign, I will goddamn tell you, you guys are very stubborn, and you guys can't do this. You guys cannot do this. You cannot make everything that's happening into a trauma within yourself, where you just put all that pain and bury it down in your energy, because it will block your prosperity later, and you guys are not about that. Okay, so just be very mindful of how all of the things that are happening on the outside are affecting you on the inside. Okay, with your solar plexus, you have the King of Cups, water, in this deck, which is Scorpio. I'm not really surprised that this is coming up, because you also got Pluto as one of your planetary energies that will be affecting you, as well as the sun. The changes that the sun is happening going from Gemini to Cancer is affecting you 1000%, if you have not already seen that in the bottom of your deck, with the Chariot and the Page of Swords. It is directly, you guys are directly affected by these sun changes right now. But this King of Cups energy, let's talk about all of this goddamn moon energy that we have over here, okay? Now, why do you think that the moon energy is affecting you guys so much? Because I already brought up the Cancer situation. You guys, there's eclipses up the wazoo, okay? Because this new moon solar eclipse in Cancer, it on the first day of Cancer is gonna feel like just, it's like emotional, like just death. Like it's just gonna be so intense. And I really feel like you guys need to prepare for that more than others, because again, you guys are already feeling very emotional. So having this level of emotional power getting kind of put on you in this way, it's just gonna feel like a lot if you don't use it right. And you guys have been doing a lot of really good work the past couple of months. So the fact that you're coming up as a king tells me that you trying to use it better. Okay, you're trying to use it properly. You're trying to use it with some sort of purpose and some sort of control. However, it will have its elements of overwhelmingness, so just be mindful of that energy. Your intuition will be maximized this month, as well as your ability to create and manifest change, especially with the new moon coming up. I say this because in your third eye, you have the punishment card, which means that a lot of the things that you're thinking and a lot of the things that you wish were to come true will actually be actively intentfully happening. So just be mindful of the intentions that you're setting and the things that you're saying. Okay, especially during Gemini season, I say it all the time, verbal manifestations happen in, like, they're maximized, that energy is maximized during Gemini season, and then once you move into Cancer, it's like emotional, it's emotional manifestation. So be very mindful of how you're feeling, how it's translating over here, because again, we're trying to get to this Nine of Pentacles, not the trauma part, and how your root chakra is looking. So then we're actually addressing all of these, all of this power that we're getting from the moon this particular month. Prayer is going to be one of the key ones. You guys need to pray every day. I don't care what you say. I don't care if you don't. I don't care. You need to pray every single day, especially because in your heart chakra, you have the Four of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. Pray for a different future. Pray for justice. Pray. Literally, you guys need to go into prayer. There should be a Taurus prayer club somewhere on the internet where you all collectively come together to pray. That's how crazy and intense it needs to be. It needs to be a routine. It needs to be done every day. You must, with purpose, pray and set an intention every day, because you guys are so tapped into this emotional water energy. It has a lot of power in the background of it, so you guys need to do a lot of that work, and you just need to let time kind of show you how these things are getting translated and how it's coming up from the moon, okay, from the moon to the sun, okay, from the moon to the sun, how night and day, how things are changing, especially when you're setting these intentions. Be very on the money, on purpose, on, like, grounded within what you're saying, what you're preaching, and let it be from your heart. Let it be honest. This in many ways is mastering manipulation the way a Scorpio does. okay? Because they're definitely really good at manipulating the way things manifest on a spiritual and emotional level. So tap into that Scorpio energy and do it properly. Just don't hold on to the trauma. Now, when it comes to your throat chakra, you have the Seven of Wands. You guys are ready to hit somebody with a damn stick as far as you're concerned. You tired. But also again, I always have to say this when it comes to these fire signs and the throat chakras, be mindful of what you say to people, because you could say the wrong thing to somebody that you might not want to hurt or offend, or like even, you know, just be mindful of how you're saying it, and is what you're going to say going to be a trauma that you're going to have to heal later? Ask yourself that before you say something stupid, okay? Now, your third eye with the punishment card, again, you're going to see a lot of karmic. You see the justice coming. You see how people will get that wrong end of the stick. They're going to trip up. They're going to get called out for. They're going to really be in the lower parts, in the rock bottom type of energy. You're going to see the punishments take place. And since you can see that, you can assist with that energy. Like I just said, get into prayer. You guys need a prayer circle group. Taurus prayer circle group. Create one somewhere, get it together. You guys are in a really good place to be manifesting, so do it properly, do it wisely, okay? Now with your crown chakra, you have the Three of Wands and the Star card, and this is definitely Aquarius energy mixed with the future, and I'm not really surprised that this is coming up, especially in your crown chakra. Your crown chakra is actually really healthy for this month. You guys are definitely very futuristic. You're looking at the future. You're looking at the changes that need to happen. You're looking at why things need to happen the way they need to happen. You're thinking about society. You're also thinking about your higher self, your power, how things are affecting us collectively, because Saturn is still in Aquarius, so it's obviously going to have a huge impact on the changes and what's happening even with you on a personal level. So just be mindful of this energy as well, because when you're having like that healthy crown chakra energy, you're moving from a place of purpose where you know what you're doing, so you're able to kind of heal these other kind of glitches, I want to call them, throughout, you know, the remainder of the month. You're able to kind of tap into it and be like, no, I'm moving with purpose. I know why I'm doing this. Like if you need to check yourself this month, come back to this and be like, oh, I'm doing it with purpose. I'm doing this for a better future. I'm doing this. I set this intention for a better, like you need to actively be in alignment with your purpose. Now, like I said, Cancer energy, it's a huge one. You guys are playing a big role in the changes that are happening because of this mother, wife, sister, daughter, divine feminine energy. You guys are really tapping into that divine feminine energy. And so because you are being asked or taking this role of nurturing not just you, but the environment, the community, the earth, the planet, the people, you do have to be mindful of how you do it. You don't just, a mother doesn't just like feed a child with a certain way, or give or diffuse like the way they diffuse a situation with a child, or comfort a child in a certain way, or the way it gets done. Like if you know that your son or daughter likes a particular thing, or maybe they're feeling down, you're gonna make them like a cup of hot chocolate, or you're gonna take them to go walk in the park to that place that they really liked. You're gonna know exactly how to nurture that person, and that's exactly the way you really should move right now. Just be tactfully nurturing, but tapping into that divine feminine energy. You guys need to be on your crystals this month, especially with your root chakra, to help keep this in balance. Make sure you're carrying one at all times this month, especially to deal with the emotional overflow of what's happening. Crystals are going to help balance that out. Also put crystals in your water, but be mindful of which one you're putting in, and set an intention for it. Make sure that it doesn't dissolve in the water. I'm not trying to get you guys to talk, drink something that's poisonous, so just make sure that you know what you're doing, but definitely carry your crystal with you wherever you go this month. You're going to need it. It's going to help balance your energy out. Okay, so that is your reading for this month. I will see you guys in the next video, and yeah, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to check out the Patreon as well. And I just want to really quickly thank all my new subscribers. We're growing so fast in here, and I'm really excited. I'm really happy. So thank you for being with me on this journey. Okay, have a good day. Bye.